Hello, welcome to Nattys Crafts. I'm Natalie. I'll be doing all the crafting. Today we're going to make a heart wreath. Here are your supplies. And normally you would go to Dollar Tree and you would get a wreath form that's a heart. But no, not at my Dollar Tree, no such thing. So we're going to have to make a heart. So I'm using two of these, I don't know what they are. Breast cancer awareness is the only thing I can think of. The little ribbon thing. So I'm just going to cut them because they have somewhat of a heart shape. So I'm just going to cut them to make them into a heart. And I would probably recommend just using cardboard because this was a lot of extra work that really didn't help. So I would use cardboard again if I were to do this again. Or obviously use the heart wreath form that Dollar Tree has at every single Dollar Tree except for the ones that I shop at. That's the other option. So once we've got them all cut, we're just going to do one for one side, one for the other, and I'm just going to make it into somewhat of a heart shape. And then I did have to tape. I kind of screwed up and cut the wrong piece, but anyway, so I taped it together a little bit there. And then we're going to go ahead and cover the whole thing in red ribbon. This is wired ribbon, which does make life easier for you so that it doesn't slide around as much. So I would actually recommend the wired ribbon. And this ribbon is actually from the Dollar Tree Plus. $3 for this big roll. I think it was, I don't know, 15 feet or 20 feet or something. I don't know. But it covered the whole wreath, and I did not skimp on how much I used. So we're just going to wrap it around and around and around and around and around. Now when you get to the center there, obviously you have to be a little bit creative. I just cut the ribbon and then wrapped it around tighter in the inside there. I didn't show it. I don't know why, but I didn't. So there it is, all wrapped and ready to go. So then I'm trying to decide on how I'm going to decorate this thing. Now I loved this heart decoration from Dollar Tree, but it wasn't going to work. So I ended up using this love sign. It's just a MDF love sign. And that worked out just fine. And then I got these rose petals from Dollar Tree. And I thought it would look cool if the rose petals would go all along the heart. And so that's what I'm just kind of figuring out how I'm going to lay these things down. They're just like a thin, like almost like a crepe paper, something like that. And I'm just using a tiny, tiny drop of hot glue to hot glue these down to themselves and to the wreath form. That was my plan. And then I got halfway around and I hated it. So now we're going to undo everything we just did. And, waste 15, 20, 30 minutes here and there. It's okay. So I took all of those off and I started over. Now I've decided to use these little felt hearts that are also from Dollar Tree. And then I cut out a bunch of little hearts out of foam that I ended up not using. This was quite an adventure here. So I've got the white one in the middle, just kind of to cover up that middle weird looking section. And I'm just putting some hearts. Now, I really wish I would have just left it as the red ribbon, put the love sign on, and been done. But that was just too simple, so I had to make it more difficult. And I wish I wouldn't have. So now I'm just going to paint the love sign white. And I'm going to do some Kelly Barlow here, and I'm going to do the white stitches. Thank you, Kelly Barlow, for those ideas. And I'm going to do that all along the word. Now, I kind of messed up in the middle there. I shouldn't have done it through the middle. And that's it. I mean, it would have looked better without those little foam hearts, in my opinion, or felt hearts, in my opinion. But I had already had the hot glue all on the wreath and all that. So, take what you like, leave what you don't. I would have just left it red heart with the white love sign. Thanks so much for stopping by today. I do appreciate you. I appreciate all of you that have taken the time to subscribe and leave a comment. And if you would like the video, that also is a great thing, and I do appreciate that as well. Tell your friends and family to go ahead and watch and subscribe as well. I would love that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Y'all have a great one.